If you were dropped into this place right now, no one would hear you scream. Not because help is far away, but because sound itself barely survives here. No sunlight, no warmth, no direction, just pressure, darkness, and things that have never seen the surface. This isn't outer space, it's right here on Earth, and humans were never meant to exist in it. At around 1,000 meters below the ocean surface, sunlight disappears completely. By 4,000 meters, the pressure is over 400 times greater than at sea level. Imagine a fully loaded truck sitting on every square inch of your body. Your lungs would collapse instantly. Your bones would compress. Your blood chemistry would fail. And above you, 4 kilometers of water. If you tried to swim up, you wouldn't make it 10 meters. And that's not even the terrifying part, because something else lives down there. This region is called the abyssal zone, a place so hostile that for centuries, scientists believed life couldn't exist there at all. No plants can grow without sunlight. No oxygen is produced. Temperatures hover just above freezing. It should be a dead world, but it isn't. Life found a way to survive without light, without warmth, without abundance. Nature was experimenting, and what survived became something almost unrecognizable. But evolution gave these creatures something far worse than monstrous size. It gave them the ability to live where nothing else can. Down here, food doesn't fall from trees, it falls from death. Tiny scraps drifting from the surface, or the bodies of creatures that didn't make it. Meals are rare, so when something edible appears, hesitation means starvation. Many deep-sea animals have expandable stomachs, needle-like teeth angled inward, jaws that can unhinge like snakes. They don't eat carefully. They consume everything they can, immediately. Scientists have found fish with prey inside them nearly the same size as their own bodies. Some choke to death trying to swallow meals too large to digest. Because down here, starving slowly is worse than dying quickly. And this is where it gets disturbing. Many creatures don't hunt actively at all. They wait. Imagine living your entire life in complete darkness. No sunrise, no sunset, no shadows. Your eyes would become useless or mutate into something else entirely. Your sense of direction would vanish. Your sleep cycle would collapse. Time itself would lose meaning. If humans were forced to live here permanently, psychological breakdown would come long before physical death. Because our brains need light. Down here, even hope has nothing to anchor to. In this environment, speed wastes energy. So predators evolved patience. Some drift motionless for hours, even days. They detect prey not by sight, but by vibrations in water, electrical signals from muscle movement, chemical traces. You don't have to touch them. You don't even have to see them. Moving at all is enough. Once they detect you, escape becomes nearly impossible. Because every movement you make sends signals through the water like a beacon. And sometimes, they aren't hunting alone. Entire zones of the deep ocean operate like silent minefields of living sensors. And scientists still don't fully understand how so many species evolved to detect prey without vision. For decades, researchers assumed deep-sea creatures lived slow, dull lives, barely active, barely aware. They were wrong. Recent studies reveal some species can accelerate explosively despite the pressure, navigate using Earth's magnetic field, survive for over a century. Some sharks living in these depths may be older than modern nations. Their metabolism is so slow that a single meal can sustain them for months. What looks like lifeless drifting is actually extreme efficiency. They're not weak, they're perfectly optimized. Sound travels well in water, but in the deep ocean, it becomes something eerie. There is no surface noise, no waves crashing, no wind, no human activity, just distant echoes, sometimes traveling for miles. Whale calls can cross entire ocean basins, but at the deepest levels, even those fade. Imagine hearing a faint alien sound, with no way to know what made it, or how far away it is. Your brain would fill in the blanks. and the blanks would be terrifying. Because in total darkness, every unknown sound feels like a threat. Without sunlight, photosynthesis is impossible. So energy comes from unusual sources: marine snow, falling organic debris, chemical reactions from hydrothermal vents, predation. Some ecosystems rely on bacteria that convert toxic chemicals into energy. Creatures feed on those bacteria, and larger predators feed on them. An entire food chain built without the sun. And this detail is often left out. Many deep-sea animals glow, not to illuminate their surroundings, but to manipulate others. Bioluminescence can attract prey, confuse attackers, mimic smaller organisms, erase shadows. In a world without light, creating light becomes the ultimate weapon. Humans evolved in environments rich with sensory input: birdsong, wind, sunlight filtering through trees, movement everywhere. The deep ocean offers the opposite. No color, no soundscape, no visual horizon, no familiar reference points. Just endless black. Psychologists studying sensory deprivation know that even controlled darkness can cause anxiety, hallucinations, time distortion, panic. Now imagine that combined with lethal pressure and unknown predators. You wouldn't just feel alone, you'd feel erased. Despite everything, life persists because evolution doesn't seek comfort, it seeks survivability. Over millions of years, organisms adapted step by step. Thinner skeletons, flexible tissues, energy-efficient metabolisms, enhanced sensory systems. Each generation slightly better suited to the abyss than the last. Eventually, the impossible became normal. For them, not for us. Most ecosystems change constantly. Forests grow and burn. Rivers shift course. Ice ages reshape continents. But the deep ocean is stable, cold, dark, pressurized, unchanging. Creatures that evolved there millions of years ago can still survive today with minimal modification, which means they didn't disappear. They endured. And if Earth's surface ever becomes hostile again, the deep ocean may once again be the safest place for complex life, just not human life. The scariest part isn't that this place exists, it's that it's not rare. The deep ocean covers over half the planet, an environment where light never reaches, where sound fades into nothing, where survival depends on becoming something unrecognizable. Earth didn't design this world for us. It designed us to avoid it. Because down there, you wouldn't just be alone. You'd be in a place where loneliness itself evolved, and something else learned how to thrive in it.